Aloha. Hi. Shalom. Welcome back. I'm Michelle from Back to Source. And I invite us all to connect back with our inner source. How are we handling these days? How are you breathing? How is your mind? Is it quiet or is it running all of the time? Are we embracing these days as an opportunity or as a punishment? Are we accepting these days because it's forced on us? So we're accepting them. We're in surrender to what is. Are we with ease? Are we in line with ourselves? Is our mind, our heart, our tension in the gut, is everything in line and cool? Or is it bothered and not cool and emotional and wavy? I know I'm a bit of both. I know I got my zen, and then suddenly a wave comes and twirls me around. And then I breathe into that contraction. I expand again, and all falls back into place. We might as well approach this next period in life. It came to us in one day, suddenly out of the blue, and just like quarantine. Stay home, people dying, personal responsibility. So let's take this let's use and embrace these days for the next level in personal responsibility, which is personal responsibility for ourselves. We could embrace these following days as a beautiful blessing and an opportunity that, hey, no work, no rush, no running, no nothing. Sit down and let's do some personal responsibility on how we navigate our emotions, how we navigate our thoughts, our minds, how we navigate the well-being of our body. Do you wake up in the morning? Do you do some exercise? I know I do every morning. Sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes an hour, sometimes 2 hours. Depends how late I allowed myself to wake up that day. But this is a beautiful opportunity, Life gives you lemon, make lemonade. We might as well. The only thing that we do have control of is the way we navigate ourselves in hard times. And the human spirit is so strong. We have such a strong spirit and a strong sense of wanting to live, to overcome, to expand, to thrive. This is our essence. To be aware, to be unconscious of the ego at those times. The ego is not a bad thing. Yeah, it gets us in motion, gets us active. To be cautious though, to be aware, but let's use these times to make the best versions of ourselves. Suddenly we have time. Before we didn't have time because we had to get to work. We had to do all kinds of things to get things done. This is this beautiful restart that is happening global wide. This is not just you and me sitting home, chilling, suddenly having time. No, this is global wide. People are sitting home and they're being asked, dash, forced into just sitting down. And this beautiful when everything, you know, there's this beautiful saying, when we are still, everything around is in motion. But when everything around is still, like now, physically, then suddenly we have to sit down and all of this starts to get in motion. But hey, we have now time and we could literally synchronize this inner being of ours with what is happening in our surrounding. This is a beautiful opportunity. Literally. We're not in punishment. This is a gift. This is a gifted time. No jobs, no work, no nothing. Calm down with the toilet paper. Everything, you know, you could always just hop in the shower afterwards. Don't freak out. Breathe. Whenever you feel a contraction happening, just expand. Whenever you feel that heartbeat suddenly rising up, you could decide it is beautiful adrenaline that is happening, and you're gonna draw now something or build something, or you know, manipulate that energy into some kind of activity, or you could just sit with that heart beeping and blood pumping and feel your body. Be present in your body. Feel yourself strong. Feel yourself in present and strong. This is a beautiful opportunity for self-management, you know? Literally. Make a decision for the next week. I had months like this. For the next period of time, I wake up at 7, whenever, have my tea, morning thingy, 8 till 9, do my exercise, 9 till 11, read my book, 11 to that, I practice what I learn, 1 till 3, get my nap and my music, 5 till 7, practice a new instrument. We literally have this beautiful opportunity that we could write down the schedule of our day and invest in ourselves instead of investing my energy and my money and my time working, doing something for something. I could just take this time for myself. I had a period in my life for a few months. I lived in I was wandering and I was looking for places with really low rent so I wouldn't have to be concerned for rent. And I had a schedule, and this kept on for a few months. And I would wake up, I do my tea, I do my exercise, I do my studying, I do my nap, I do my going over through things, I do my playing music, I had a schedule. It was an incredible time. I ended those 4 months. I ended that time so empowered. And this could be for the next week. This could be for a month. Even if you succeed this for one day, you end that day and you're like, yeah, man, good work, girl. You did the day so good for yourself. You got yourself anchored in anything you wanted. If you hold this up for a week, you're gonna be like, damn, this was such a sweet week. I feel so good. I feel so empowered. If you do this for a month, it's like we're speaking of quarantine till April, you know? It's like, you're gonna end this month and you're gonna feel like a master because you mastered yourself. And it's not just mastering yourself. When we master our self-discipline, our behavior, our awareness of how we navigate our energy throughout the day, if you hold a month like this, you're gonna feel so good. You're gonna feel so good. Don't get too high. Don't get spiritual, egotistic. No. Feel grounded, connected human being that is conscious and aware and just awake to your potential with ease, in ease with everything that's happening around. This is This is a beautiful opportunity. Take time to be conscious of the food you put in. It's okay. Eat some junk food. It's healthy. It's not healthy to be too healthy, okay? Eat some junk food. But balance it with some green veggie. Maybe this would be a nice time. Now that we have time, we could take the vegetables we buy in the super and soak them in the sink inside of some vinegar and something and get out all the toxins and things out of the leaves. We have time to invest in our food now. Unless you really want to go do a takeaway. I don't know how every day to go out and do a takeaway. You know you're going to cook some food. Cook some good things. Read about what you eat. Read about what you eat. Don't only read about the ingredients, you know? Read about the vegetables and the fruits you have in your fridge. Or you're going to get such a kick off that. You're going to get like high, uplifted just from reading the good things your veggies and your fruits do to your body. You're gonna love that. You have time to read. You have time to invest. Invest in yourself. Usually we wake up in the morning, we invest our times in someone else's business. Or invest ourselves in our business, but it's towards something that's external from us. We're literally like closed down now and forced to be invested in what's eternal, you know? Take some time, find some time to sit still and vision, and go wild on this. How would you like the tomorrow, you know, the day after the quarantine is over and we're set free, we could go out. How is that day gonna be? How is all of this period, all of this moment in time now, how did it influence the way you grasp your reality? How does it influence the way you approach your surrounding? How does it affect your present being? When you get out of that door, when we get out of this quarantine and we're back to our regular lives, is it gonna be the same? Is it? I don't know if it's gonna be the same. I'm not sure. In Israel, I'm actually seeing really beautiful videos of people doing beautiful deeds for one another. I'm trying to avoid news, but this I literally see on my Facebook feed and all that. I can't really avoid that. I'm kind of avoiding news. But it's been like this for years. It's not just... Anyway, I don't feel that tomorrow, once all of this shit is over, it's not going to be the same. We could find ourselves rolling just back into life, or we could literally let something happen, you know? And if we allow something to happen from within, it's going to project from without. I use the worst shit. So in this matter, I'll just share that shit is a fertilizing material, you know? That's one of the only courses I allow myself to use here and there, but it's because I have a positive approach to shit, because it's a fertilizing, you know, it's compost. When you put cows' dew, or even your dew, I remember days when I sometimes go to nature, if I'll find myself pooing somewhere between the bush, I'd be like, maybe a flower will come out there. So shit is a fertilizing period in time, and let's make the best of it, because we can. That's it. Feel free for any questions, for any communication. I'm up for a dialogue. Please be supportive. Do a like, do a subscribe. This is part of my Israeli Hebrew channel. It's too much for me to do 2 channels. So here I'm gonna just keep it up with each Sunday. If there will be small things in between, if you would hit the subscribe bell, it will probably, because I do more posts in Hebrew than in English, so you know you have me on Sunday. And whatever's in English content, I just put in this playlist. So if I do anything between this Sunday to next Sunday. It's just going to be in there. Check out the playlist of I have to expand your mind. Movies to expand your mind. Don't remember the full thing. You have there people that I followed or things that I watched, which I believe that are beautiful information. Let's get smart. Let's get wise. Let's get deep. It's not all about money, you know. I can't push in here money. You know, I like thinking. I like opening my mind. God bless, Jesus bless, Allah blessed, Buddha blessed, sun blessed, moon, sister moon blessed, stars blessed, inner blessed, I bless. Much love and gratitude. I'm Michelle, back to source. Much love. May we make the best of these days. Peace out.